情報提供者から知らせがあったわ。うん、どうやらまた新たな変数が。急がなくてもいいのよ。
エンジンマービカ、これより参戦する。
お出かけだ。
変わろう。
だろう。岩山八九。
お披露目だ。
剣女盤石。
空上を焼き尽く
君に捧げ。
昆虫
光よ。
次はどこに行くんだ。いいゆえの名所を巡りたいならいい案がいくつかあるぞ。たっ
権限
岩山八九。
ガジャ
石煙に葬られよ。せっちょっほっせっちょっさっはっ
ー君に捧げよう。ああ、人気すぎるのも悩ましいものだね。光よ。
貫く
難攻不落。
燃えよ。
遠くをたた
いやはっせいた
花と酒を。
星と深淵を 私と深淵無事今日の
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとしたが、あの頃とはもう違う。旧友とまた。次はどこに行くんだ？いいゆえの名所を巡りたいなら、いい案がいくつかあるぞ。
騒がしいな。こんな時間にゾロゾロと。石になった身にも休憩は必要。これは将軍ご挨拶を。石の身では腰を曲げられない。どうすれば。
気にしないでください、犬神補正師匠。
こやつは御苑で渚を盗もうとしたことがあるのじゃ。一歩間違えば A の剣でヤシオリ島の形に裁かれてしまうところじゃった。
クソギツネが聞こえているぞ。
イオロイ、尋ねたいことがあってきました。
何なりと。知っていることなら何でも話します。知らないことでも話します。
態度が全然違うな。ちょっと待って、この子たちったらなかなかついてきてくれなくて、なだめるのが大変なんだ。
お、イオロイ、やっぱり人間に殺されちゃったのか。しかも石にされちゃってる。
我が輩はまだ生きているぞ。
本当？狐の嘘じゃない？この匂い、やっぱり鎧だ。本当に生きてるのか？鎧、人間に封印されたんだな。
この匂いは金閣、銀閣、それに鉄之助。封印されたのではなかったのか？
あのカムナ春之助という人間が僕たちを返そうとしたけど、僕たちは必死に逃げて隠れてを繰り返した。でも人間は血眼になって追いかけてきて、動ける仲間はどんどん減っていって、揚力も底をついたんだ。ねえ、そこで大王李、雲目の逃げ技を真似て穴を掘って逃げようとした。そしたら大王李義一郎が助けてくれたのか。なんと揚力もりもりの角を掘り出せたんだ。角のおかげで揚力は一瞬で回復した。そしてズバーンドカーンシュー。
おお、ズバーンドカーンシュー。その後はどうなったのだ？
人間の目を盗んで逃げおおせた。
なんだ、 カムな春之助の小僧を懲らしめたわけではないのか。
その後も角の力のおかげで人間にバレずにいられたんだけど、人間がどんどん増えて隠れるのが難しくなった。
妖力に満ちた角。妖理たちが悪夢にとらわれて全ての人間を悪人とみなすようになったのはそのせい。角に宿る妖力のおかげで陰性できたけど、その角に残された悪夢に侵されて500年間不安に苛まれながら生きてきたんだね。
我が輩は知っていた。外のものを借りる行為は狸の道から外れておる。だから必ず悪い結果を招くのだ。
俺たちが狸の道から外れたというのか？
でもあの角のおかげで僕たちは人間から逃れられた。人間は僕たちの土地を奪おうとした。
その逆です。幕府が事前に観測隊を派遣したのは、妖怪が住んでいる場所を調べ、その場所を避ける、あるいは双方の話し合いによって平和に事を進めるためでした。
そうだったのか？確かにあの時そんなことも言っていたような。
将軍の特命だからな。もし妖怪がいたらよく話し合えって。
金閣、銀閣、鉄之助。実は全ての人間が悪人というわけではないのだ。例えばそこの金髪の小わっぱはこれまで幾度となく我が輩を助けてくれた。
だいたい鎧が人間に封印されたのも大事な櫛を盗んだからだろ。
鎧泥棒したから捕まったって自業自得？
あの櫛が信用大福を作るのに必要だったなんて知るわけないだろう。だいたいもう返してやったではないか。
じゃあ人間が悪いのか？
言うならば我が輩はあの人間の小僧との勝負で一瞬油断してしまい、だが潔く負けを認め、とにかくどちらが悪いということはないのだ。
自分に不都合なところをめちゃくちゃごまかしてるな。
何はともあれ、これで分かったじゃろ。汝らを傷つけようとする人間などおらぬ。
全部悪夢だったのか。僕たち500年も無駄に隠れてたの？
稲妻中の人間と500年もかくれんぼできたのではないか。一体何が残念なのだ。それにお前たちは勝ったのだろう。
俺たちの勝ち？俺たちすごいぞ。鎧よりもすごい。
待った。我が輩のかくれんぼはまだ勝負がついておらぬだろう。
ポジティブだな。時々妖理が羨ましくなるぜ。
妖理はそういうたちだからこそ悪夢に侵されても大きな過ちを犯さずに済んだんだろうね。でも一体誰の悪夢なのかな。500年も続いていて今なお影響を与えてるなんて。
かつて漆黒の景色に溺れた鬼族の武者が大御所様に剣を抜いた。その者は片腕と一つの角を切り落とされ森へと逃げたが以降の行方は知れない。こんなものもある。将軍の信頼できる将だったその者は漆黒の深淵に陥り、虎の体と蛇の尾を持つこの世のものでない獣に飲み込まれたが、虎の腹を切り裂き一命を取り留めた。そこからそやつは虎牙の千代、あるいは虎千代と呼ばれるようになったのじゃ。
千代はきっとその名を気に入ってはいないでしょうね。 魔物の腹から抜け出して生き延びたものの、戦場を離れられないまま仲間が引き裂かれる場面だけが目の前で絶えず繰り返される日々。次第に彼女は夢とうつつを区別できなくなっていきました。部下や家族、友人、世の中の素晴らしきものや喜びさえもねじ曲げられ抹殺すべき敵と化した。そんな夢の中の戦場にいつまでも閉じ込められていたのです。陽光山で私に剣を向けたその日まで、無双の人たちは彼女の片腕と一つの角とともに山の一部を切り落としました。おそらくその時に角が地中に埋まったのでしょう。
まさかそれが妖理どもに掘り出されるとはの。しかもそこには千代の悪夢の断片が宿っておった。
悪夢は恐怖とか不安とかの感情を餌にしてる。前に旅人が見た光景と照らし合わせて考えると、500年にも及ぶ金閣たちの恐怖を餌に、悪夢はついに形を得て自爆霊みたいなものになったのかもね。うん。自爆霊は地脈の中を通って動くけど、地脈によって縛られてもいる。だから妖力の痕跡は現れたり消えたりを繰り返すけど、基本的には陽光山あたりにとどまってるの。
どうやらこの悪夢の断片もその主と同様、素晴らしきことや喜びの感情を敵とみなしたらしいの。未来に思いを馳せる幕府の調査隊を襲い、仕事を手伝いに行く優しい一つ目小僧一行を襲い、
それから遊芸を楽しんで充実した一日を過ごしたオイラ。
あなたとの戦いで弱り休養が必要になったか、あるいはあなたには勝てないと残りわずかな理性で判断し隠れているのかもしれません。ですが悪夢によって歪められた憎しみはいずれ再び姿を現し、視界に映る敵を襲うことでしょう。千代は一度標的を定めたら決して逃さない性格でしたから。いずれにしても悪夢の断片を倒すことは可能ということです。倒せるものであれば無双の一瞬で必ず断ち切ることができます。
他に方法はないのですか？
三越千代はすでに亡くなりました。この世に残っているのは彼女の悪夢の断片に過ぎません。大切なのは今生きている者の命。去りし者に執着することはありません。
去りし者の心配などしておらぬ。わらわが案ずるのは生きる者じゃ。
巫女、何が言いたいのですか？
金閣と銀閣、鉄之助のことを言っておる。
僕たちのこと？
悪夢の断片は500年近くも妖理どもと共にいた。汝の人たちが振り下ろされれば、何らかの因果の絡みでこやつらも巻き込まれるやもしれぬぞ。
将軍様、どうかそれだけは。小僧どもはただ一瞬、いや500年間判断を誤っただけで。
巫女、本気で言っているのですか？
信じられないというなら水木とわっぱに聞いてみるといい。世界を渡り歩いてきたあやつらなら似たような事例を見たやもしれぬ。どうじゃ？
そんなことを。え？ 子の言う通りです。遊学中に遭遇しまし
では他に案はあるのですか？悪夢の断片は稲妻の民にとって脅威となる存在です。他の策がないというならば、私が何としてでも食い止めます。
世界に対する悪意の断片が悪夢に由来するなら、最も合理的な方法は悪夢そのものをどうにかすること。
そうだ、水木が悪夢を食べちゃうのはダメなのか？
それはすでに500年前、夢食い幕の一族に試してもらいました。しかしその時も昨日と同じように人々の症状を和らげることしかできませんでした。
あの時なすすべがなかったからといって今もそうとは限らぬじゃろう。今の水木の話で一つ案が浮かんだのじゃ。悪夢そのものを取り除けないのなら、無境には無境を、幻覚には幻覚を、美しき夢で悪夢を変えてしまうというのはどうじゃ？
そんなことできるのか？
なーに、稲妻で最も変化に長けた妖怪が目の前におるじゃろ。
どこだ？全然気づかなかった。
もしかして木に変化したのか？それとも風？
バカ者！我が輩たち妖理一族のことに決まっておるだろう。金閣、鉄之助、アホなことを言うでない。
数百年もの間、悪夢の断片と共に過ごしてきたこやつらが作る無境なら、悪夢の断片も見分けがつかぬじゃろう。
当時悪夢の守りは極めて固く、ほとんど付け入る隙がありませんでした。何を機に妖理を作戦に当たらせるか、目星はついているのですか？
今残っているのは王実のみこし千代ではなく、彼女の悪夢の一部に過ぎぬと何時も言っておったじゃろう。そもそも不完全なものなのじゃ。それにわらわの旧友を甘く見るでない。諸国を渡り歩いたこやつの夢の領域における造形は深い。昔の夢食い幕など比べ物にならぬ。
素直に褒めてくれるからびっくりしちゃって。とにかくミコの言う通り、みんなで協力して儀式を執り行えば、きっと悪夢の断片を完全に封印できるはず。
儀式で張った結界が効力を発揮するまでは少々時間がかかるのじゃが、幸いこちらは強大な戦力を抱えておる。漆黒の力に対抗する代表と天下無双の将軍。時間稼ぎには十分じゃろ。
でも悪夢の断片は地脈を通って動くから、場所の特定が難しいよね。どうやって結界まで誘導するの？
その答えも目の前にある。悪夢の断片は全ての喜びを敵とみなす。ならば喜びが大きければ大きいほど、奴にとっては耐え難き敵となり、何としてでも撃とうとするじゃろう。
つまりおとりは
参戦花祭りだな。
締め切りまでに原稿を仕上げられた瞬間ほど喜ばしいものはなかろうに。
それはどうでしょう。ともかく参戦花祭りが盛大に開催されれば、悪夢の断片にとって 最大の標的となることは間違いありません。今度こそ敵が現れれば間髪入れず一心浄土に引きずり込みます。そうすれば他の人を巻き込まずに済むはずです。旅人さん、私と共に一心浄土に入り、悪夢の断片の足止めに力を貸してくれませんか？
ならわらわは各隊に真実を伝えた上で儀式の準備に取り掛かるかの。水木もついてくるがよい。今晩は忙しくなりそうじゃな。
今日も徹夜かな。
何時の発案じゃろうが。そうじゃそうじゃ。小狐の白昼夢もきちんと完成させてもらうぞ。
やっぱり私の悪夢は巫女だ。
私に報告か？聞こう。 そのように私の瞳をじっと見つめるのはやめた方がいい。何を見てしまうとも限らないからね。
イオロイ。
ボツとは無礼な。我が輩
イオロイ
どうせ封印の力もじきに。
イオロイ。
また我が輩を騙そうとしているんだな。あいつものか。
大妖怪。
そうだよ。
大妖怪はどうして働く？
大妖怪になった代償かな。
大妖怪かわいそう。
旅人さん、明日は決して無理をしないでください。敵の攻勢が激しければ私に任せてください。心配には及びません。これ以上語らずともお互いの心中は分かり合っているはず。明日の決戦に備え、今夜はゆっくり休んでください。それからありがとうございます。
子供たちは今頃どうしているだろう。私に報告か？聞こう。そのように私の瞳をじっと見つめるのはやめた方がいい。何を見てしまうとも限らないからね。 全てを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。
さようなら。パン。涙雨。ヒュッヒュッ。来る日が来る。立ちなさい。引導を渡そう。涙雨。ふっふっ。来る日が来る。さようなら。パン。皆そこで深淵を迎える。またか。全てが消える。痛くないわ。
気をつけて。全てを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。買いだ。
引導を渡そう。涙雨。ふっふっ。来る日が来る。さようなら。パン。落ち着いて。涙雨。ヒュッヒュッ。来る日が来る。
気をつけて。
最悪が近い。さようなら。パン。
僕が出そう。
引導を渡そう。涙雨。ふっふっ。来る日が来る。
皆そこで深淵を迎えよ。さようなら。パン。涙雨。ひっひっ。クリティを振るう。面白い。落ち着いて。
全てを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。
引導を渡そう。涙雨。ひっひっ。クリティを振るう。立ちなさい。さようなら。パン。全てが消える。
買いだ。
涙雨。ひっひっ。クリティを振るう。
ドールズフロントライン2エクシリウム。
あら、慌ただしいのね。ええ。
真理と荘厳をささ
みんなあげてさ。
避けないんですか。怪我しますよ。
そうだよ。
まだまだ避けないんですか。怪我しますよ。
痛くない痛くない。
真理と荘厳を捧げる。本
そうだよ。勝った？当たり前ですよ。ゴルフェは容赦なんてしないんですから。そうそう、私の前に立つ者は何だって。
ええ。浅はかな行動を悔い改めなさい。少女ターゲット確認。ターゲット避けないんですか。怪我しますよ。
痛くない痛くない。
真理と荘厳を捧げる。あ本当了解よ。逃げまだまだ朝
痛くない痛くない。
本当いええ。ふっ敵よ。当然の結果ですね。残念ですがあなたはここまでです。
Each moment, now night. Everything has its cause and effect. Try this. Premio sereno intenso al infinito. So long lives this. It's happening. This gives power to thee. Hope I remember how. Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all. No, no!
I've seen your struggle written in the stone.
The Fogwalker has requested the Foundation's assistance. Due to a mysterious change in the small, they've been experiencing extraordinary rates of tuberculosis. We need someone experienced in medicine to go to London and investigate.
Miss Tooth Fairy, I'm Brimley, the Ranger colleague of Arthur Fogg. There's a lot more going on here than meets the eye. Miss! Watch your head!
Are you here for the Uluru Games? Here in Cross Street, we're all celebrating the upcoming Uluru qualifiers. I'm Flutterpage. I wake everyone up in the morning. The most amazing witch lives here too. These snails are for her to eat.
Is she French?
Why? You seen her in France? I've never even seen her leave the house.
It's all because of her, that fog hag. She's the one who created the black fog. She's cast us.
To protect the health of all involved, the London Uluru qualifiers have been cancelled.
Why should I care? I'm no athlete. I've only got one leg. Just like I've nothing to do with the Uluru Games.
The qualifiers would have held the floor ritual. She was a once-in-a-generation floor ritualist.
We'll just have to hold our own games.
Have you forgotten about the challenge? Charlotte O'Hagan?
I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm ready to go.
Please fasten your seatbelt, miss. We're setting off now. You ever been to London, miss?
Yes, a long time ago.
Long, eh? 5 years? 10 years?
Longer than that.
Come on, Van. How long? You don't look 100 years old. The hospital is 2 streets away. Oh, by the way, it's been arranged for you to meet Mr. Fogg first, and then he'll show you around the hospital.
I don't see why we need to make a big deal out of a simple visit.
Couldn't agree more, miss. But as this is an official visit by Mr. Fogg, as a servant of the Crown, you can rightly expect that they're going to have the whole place decked out like Christmas.
Thank you for taking me there directly. I will go to Mr. Fogg's office after my visit. You can leave without me. I think I'd like to take the Underground.
The Tube? You won't like it, miss. Not the kind of place for a decent young lady. I'll wait here for you, love. I'll do my best not to crack into my flask of whiskey while I wait.
Thank you. I'll be back soon.
How are things at SPDM, Tooth Fairy? I'm hearing rave reviews about their school physician.
I'm glad to hear it. Young children are particularly easy to soothe. A few candies and they'll behave just fine. A little toffee or a nibble of a fruity sweet, and they've forgotten all about the Tooth Fairy's taste. A proper dose of sweets serves to calm the nervous system, and that doesn't just apply to kids. Your work here is undoubtedly busier than mine at SPDM. Besides, you're directly responsible for our timekeeper, the little troublemaker. But I am sure you didn't summon me here all for a little chit-chat.
The Foundation has now confirmed the correlation between social turmoil and the emergence of the storm. Our branches around the world are now making efforts to collect information on these key social movements. As you may know, there was a strike that has only just ended in London. And there is something I'd like to show you, besides the strike itself.
Tuberculosis.
Indeed, there appears to be abnormalities concerning air pollution and reported cases of TB. Compared to our records before the storm, TB morbidity rates are extraordinarily high, approaching levels that shouldn't be seen until the Great Smog of 1952. Our Mr. Fogg, the fog walker, has also reported that there is something unusual about the composition of the fog.
So, we need an insider with knowledge of the storm to visit London, ideally one with a medical background. I see.
I know your winter vacation just started, but I'm sure you understand the dire situation we find ourselves in. I'll apply for a special allowance for this field mission. What do you say?
I'd be happy to go. Perhaps I'll collect some rare teeth from this era.
Good luck then. Mr. Fogg will contact you when you arrive. He is our liaison between the Foundation and the British government. He'll take you to the hospital, handling many of these respiratory patients. You will be given full trust to resolve this problem. There is something else. The Uluru Qualifier will soon be held in London. It may factor into your investigation.
Uluru Qualifier? Uluru London Qualifier coming soon. Arcanist Fair in Cross Street. Support your favorite competitors. Winners will represent Great Britain in the Australian finals.
Australia? They shipped my uncle off to Australia back in the day. I always figured he got done in by a kangaroo. But if the Smoky gets any worse, I think I might chance it. Maybe I'll find him in the outback there. Or at least avenge him.
That smoke seems to have severely damaged that hospital. But you don't seem concerned.
We've seen worse, miss. You wouldn't believe how many houses we lose a year to gas line explosions. Nothing much can shock us Londoners. It's a city where you can meet arcanists from all over the world. Arabians, North Africans, Indians and Japanese. Who knows what kind of arcane skill they can cast?
The police are on the scene now, but can they really do anything to clean up the hospital?
Well, police have got their own way of dealing with things. None too friendly. I think you should bring this up to Mr. Fogg. He's one of the few folks that look out for the working man, and he's never afraid of calling out the upper class.
I suspect Mr. Fogg will have known before we did. Let's follow the path of this dark soot on the street. Maybe we can find it, or its owner.
As you like, miss. Seems it's leading us to the East End. Only thing that comes out of the East End are drunks, tramps, and Jack the Ripper. Bloody! Miss, I swear to high heaven that I have not had a drop of drink today. This is the East End for you. Either you hit someone, or someone hits you. Please, miss, take a look for me. Tell me if I hit anything. I can take it.
It appears there's no one in front of the car.
No one?
I'm up here!
Hmm?
Look up there, miss!
Can you catch me?
Huh? She's being lifted up on the wind. Is this her arcane skill? If so, she's amazing for her age.
You lose. You weren't going to qualify for nothing like that.
Are you hurt at all?
Why would I be? It's not even as high up as a canary nest. It's no sweat with the help of little wind. But the Sutakiki was hurt. The car hit his waist.
Is this Sutakiki your friend?
Yes, but he ran away. He's probably angry. I bet he's still around. He don't forgive easy. See? Over there. That's the Sutakiki. And I'm Flutterpage.
Could you bring your friend out? I'd like to make amends if I hurt him. Especially if he can't work.
Oh, he doesn't work, but you still need to apologize. Come on out, Sutakiki. This bloke here wants to apologize to you.
That thing doesn't even have a waist. And he's as big as a kangaroo.
His waist is right there. Can't you see?
A frightened critter is dangerous. Please stay back, child.
Oh, are we heading to a seminar? A forest party!
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first?
Sir, I suggest you cover your mouth and nose. There's something off about this smog.
Christ, so the rumours are true. I never should have gone into an alley like this on such a smoggy day.
He's looking at the end of the alley. He must want to go that way.
The smog's not as thick there. No worries.
What's your leg? Perfectly understood.
The curtain has fallen.
Bollocks, bollocks! Turn over already, you stupid car!
Why did Mr. Driver run away like the Sutakiki?
He was worried for his car. If it got damaged, it could cost him his job.
Lose his job? Oh, got it. I don't want to lose my job neither. He has a car, so I wager he makes more than 6 pence a week. How did he get that job? Can I do it too?
I suppose you could, once you grow up. Here, open your mouth.
What's this?
You were hurt. It's a kind of ointment. It will numb the pain if you ingest it, or reduce the inflammation if you rub it on your wound.
Was I hurt? I feel a little pain. But what do you mean by inflammation? Does that mean I'll catch on fire?
Take it, and you will feel much better. Doctor's orders, kid. Huh?
It's a bit sour, like a moldy raspberry, but still sweet. Why aren't other pills as sweet as yours? I see. So you're a witch doctor, aren't ya? I can tell from your metal mask, teeth necklace, and a golden fairies in your jar.
That is a reasonable assumption.
So you're here for the Uluru Fair then? Must be. You even got the flyer with you.
Actually, I'm here as a doctor to investigate a tuberculosis outbreak, but the strange black fog damaged the hospital I was heading to. I followed the trace it left behind to this area.
Black fog? There ain't no black fog. Around here the smog is yellow, and sometimes I've seen black smoke puffing up from the factory chimneys, but never in Cross Street. I'd like to be an arcane skill, miss. Lots of us arcanists here. That's why we're all chuffed up for the Uluru qualifiers. There's herbalists, psychics, diviners, magicians.
Thank you, Flutter Page. I think I've got the idea.
Great! Then I'll show you around. You'll like it here. Welcome to Cross Street!
Stop littering, you grimy little bug.
This is the Uluru Fair.
The trace of the black fog seems to have disappeared into a large gathering of arcanists. A wise choice. A choice, I'm already assuming, that has a certain level of intelligence.
He sounds like a monster. Like from Tall Tales where adults make up to scare us. But I heard people talking when I was sitting on the roof. They say it was born from a smokestack.
It does appear to have a similar composition to soot.
That's no good for the birds, Miss Doctor. I sure hope it don't come here. I don't want it to muck up the Uluru Fair, or scare the canaries away from the chimneys.
What's so special about the canaries?
They always know where the lanolin snails are hiding. All I'll do is give them a bit of old bread or seeds, and they find me the snails. It's my snail catching day. Stay right there, miss. I'll be back soon as I finish. Don't go getting off your sauce while I'm gone.
This is an Arcanist Fair Booth application form. You need only fill this, and get proper approval from the city government. Then no one can bother you.
Approval, eh? What's the point? The games will be over by the time they've even looked at my application.
Are we entirely certain we even want to hold the fair in these conditions? Don't you think the weather now isn't appropriate for that kind of strenuous physical activity?
What else can we do? We need to earn our bread, or perhaps you could clean the air for us, eh, Mr. Fogwalker?
I'm doing all that I can.
Which means you can't do nothing at all, don't it? Yeah, we're coughing. But what we make in a day at the fair here is more than an entire week anywhere else. Not like we have royal allowances to rely on, unlike you. Enough of it already. Now, would you mind moving aside for the little lady behind you? She's been waiting a while.
Oh, I do apologize, miss. Miss Tooth Fairy.
I didn't expect to run into you here, Mr. Fogg.
The pleasure is all mine, miss. Oh, where my manners. Welcome to London. Of course, we were supposed to meet in the office of the London Atmospheric Cleanup Committee. I'd have prepared a fine Indian tea for you. But I was called away to deal with matters here on Cross Street. It's a happy coincidence that you popped by. It will save us both some time.
Something the matter? You mean the air pollution?
Not precisely, no. Though one could say the problem is related. In fact, it seems just about every one of our problems comes down to these sticky contradictions. For example, contrary to good wisdom, the people of Cross Street have opted to continue their fair despite the obvious dangers of the fog. That's just unreasonable.
You're the unreasonable one here, mate. Stop the Uluru Fair on account of a bit of fog. Fog in London. Should we cancel if there's water in the Thames next?
Citizens should be made aware of the harm caused by fog and reduce unnecessary outdoor activities.
Pardon me, you lot government officials? You saying we aren't allowed to celebrate the Uluru qualifiers? So what are you expecting us to do? Just watch the games and then pop off home? It's not like there are many events left for us Arcanists to celebrate in our own country.
Sir, you seem to have quite a severe cough.
Oh, it's not so bad. Just a little curse is all. Doesn't matter none. A good Arcanist healer can cure me.
That's exactly what I've been talking about. A curse? Good lord, man. You have a disease called tuberculosis. You need a proper doctor, not a healer.
Maybe this is just how citizens in Cross Street best comprehend the disease, in the Arcanist way. It's not a matter of Arcanists or humans. Tuberculosis is caused by the presence of bacterium in the air. It can't be cured through ritualistic purification or exorcism.
You just don't get it, do you? It's not like that. If this tuber what have you is the reason, then why does my chest burn like hell? I've never heard of no bacteria what could do that.
You feel like your chest is burning?
Like swallowing a flaming coal it is. It all started this month. Never felt anything like this before.
Like I said, there's no disease. This has to be the Fog Hag's curse. She's the one who summoned this damnable black fog. She used to be a toad before she was thrown into an alchemist's cauldron and came out as a twisted old hag that haunts our street.
Could you tell me more about the Black Fog?
Shh! Don't say anything about it. It'll bring bad luck.
So now we have a fog hag? What's to come next, I wonder? Sometimes, despite being an Arcanist myself, it's hard to understand my own people. But that's what they think around here. My colleague is presently out investigating this curse they mentioned. But, to say nothing of his intrepid skills as a ranger, I doubt he'll produce any evidence of this so-called hag. In fact, he...
Arthur, a little help, mate. We've got trouble.
So, here it is.
What's that after you now, old hat?
It's the Black Fog. Seems I've startled it, and now it's sent out critters into the streets. Steady on. Let's charge like soldiers of the Great Emu War.
It's the hag. The hag's curse is coming for us.
Those nasty critters are coming from her garden. Run!
Hello there.
Relax.
Be serious. They perfectly understood.
Please, don't resist.
A cradle. Feel my dark embrace. understood. Please, allow me.
Please, don't resist. They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
May I say it was an honor to serve as your bodyguard, miss. I'm Brimley, the ranger colleague of my mate here, Arthur Fogg.
I wasn't hurt. Thanks to you.
Thank you, Miss Tooth Fairy, for telling us what happened at the hospital. We ought to make a summary of our investigation so far. We've encountered 3 oddities thus far today. This mysterious black fog, the unusual burning chest symptom, and this so-called fog hag living on Cross Street.
Well done, mate. You did it. You said it out loud. We may just break the ice of your soul yet.
I'm only doing my due diligence by quoting the title verbatim. Back to the topic. Combining these clues together, we should assume a causal connection. The hag releases black fog, giving Londoners this variant of TB with the burning chest symptom.
When did you move into 221B Baker Street, mate?
It's a reasonable speculation. If so, then the first thing is to determine if such a lady lives here on Cross Street. We'd better pay her a visit.
If you insist, Dal. I can already confirm that for you. She's here, all right. Down at the house of the mangy front garden at the south end.
Very well. But might I suggest we don't all go in a rush to pay her a visit? We know nothing about her, or even whether this hag is a danger.
Oi, Miss Witch Doctor, you done talking to Mr. Fogg and Mr. Hat?
Flutterpage, where have you been?
Wasn't you listening? I was off catching snails. With a bit of help from the canaries.
Good on you, little tacker. That's quite the harvest.
Shall we then, Miss Witch Doctor?
Where are you taking me?
Thought I'd show you around Cross Street. Figuring since I'm the best guide here.
Are you? Then, do you happen to know about the house at the south end of the street?
Sure do. Actually, these snails are for her. You can tag along with me to see her if you like. This right here, miss, is the Fog Lady's house. As you can tell, It is a very big, big house. Not like mine. Mine is small, but very high up.
Steep, tilted roofs, sash windows. It's very Victorian.
Oh no. Her name ain't Victoria, miss. At least, I don't think so.
No. I mean, Victorian architecture is a kind of style of house. I'm saying this house must have a long history.
Oh. Too right about that, miss. It's been here for ages. Come along then. I'll take you in.
Are these her critters?
You lot are hungry today, ain't you? They ain't for you. They're for the lady of the house. Now please let me and Miss Witch Doctor through. Sorry, Miss Witch Doctor. They was much friendlier before.
You've been here before?
Yep. They always let me in straight away. No clue what set them off this time. I don't rightly know what to do. I try calling her, but it won't do much good. Even if she heard me, she won't come out.
You're saying she never leaves her house?
Not that I ever seen.
Do other people visit her?
No.
But you visit her often?
She likes when I bring her snails. You think she eats them? All I know is I gave her her snails. And then she asked me to stay around her house for a while. When she's not in a sour mood, she even teaches me some words for arcane skills. But if she is sour, then all she does is hand me some books, and I can't even read most of them. Don't go asking her too many whys. If you do, she says, "Get out!" and you got to go. So far, the longest I stayed was a whole afternoon.
I see. Maybe I'm the reason they aren't letting you in. I'll just stay back here.
All right, then. Stay there and I'll tell her about you, miss. Miss? Do you hear me? Wakey, wakey! Here you go, miss. A fresh batch of snails.
Who is this?
Well, I don't know her name, but she's a witch doctor. She came here in a car with a flyer of the Uluru qualifiers, so I think she's here for the Uluru... Oh, I forgot that you don't like the word.
Hello, miss. I'm here investigating the source of the black fog. You can call me Tooth Fairy.
Go away.
ask too many wise vis, did I? That was only my first one today. Oh. So I can't come in at all? You promised you'd help me practice my arcane skill.
Then you better not let me catch you saying Uluru ever again.
Aww. Oh, she left me a book. Look, it's got a carbuncle on it.
Come here, Flutterpage. Are you all right?
I thought I could play at her house today.
Would you like to do something else?
Like what?
Like see your new friend, Mr. Hat?
Mr. Hat?
Ms. Flutterpage, I'll ask you to not wear me on your head. I know I can fly, but that doesn't mean you can treat me like a kite. Besides, I'm due to begin my patrol. I need to...
That gives us some time for business. First of all, allow me to express my respect for your adventurous spirit. A haunted hag mansion whose owner feeds on snails. To visit her so quickly on your own initiative was a bold move, Miss Tooth Fairy. Here's your tea. No sugar, just as you asked.
The connection between this lady and the Black Fog will require further confirmation. However, judging from our encounter, she doesn't seem to have much concern for the world outside her home. I also noted that the word Uluru seemed to irritate her.
Uluru? As in the Uluru Games? Not a fan, I take it. It's certainly odd for an arcanist to have a negative impression of the games, though not unprecedented. Which reminds me of this letter. I suspect our Fog Lady might be glad to hear it.
Letter from the St. Pavlov Foundation Uluru Games Organising Committee to the Uluru London Qualifiers Organising Committee. Copied to the Office of the London Atmospheric Clean-up Committee. Due to the rapid deterioration of air quality in London and the presence of an unidentified arcane-related tuberculosis outbreak, we regretfully have decided that the Uluru London qualifiers will be cancelled until further notice, to protect the health of competitors and spectators. Competitors still wishing to participate are encouraged to register for the qualifiers in Paris or other cities.
I received this shortly after submitting my report concerning the events on Cross Street.
They're right. It's better for everyone's help.
No objections here. But it's certain to cause a stir. Miss Tooth Fairy, you saw how passionate the citizens were about this event. What it means to them. They'll eat us alive when we announce this. So much more so that it's cancelled because of air quality. The firm will not be pleased, I can assure you. This great city will be the laughingstock of Europe, if not the entire world. Unless Unless there's a way to clean the air in London. Perhaps then I might convince the Foundation to reconsider.
Mr. Fogg, there's only 3 weeks left before the qualifiers. It's a serious effort just to address the smog over London, let alone this new black fog and the disease that has come with it.
3 weeks. 1 for making plans, 1 for enacting said plans, and still 1 more for the final procedures.
What are you doing now, Mr. Fogg?
Thinking, Miss Tooth Fairy, is how I make the plans.
Forgive me for interrupting, Arthur, but I had to call off my patrol earlier than expected. I'm afraid I need a favor of you, Miss Tooth Fairy. Would you mind helping us with some of the sick? After that black fog rolled through, patients with this tuberculosis variant seem to be multiplying as fast as hares in the Great Artesian Basin.
Through misty woods on paths concealed by haze, he thrice died and thrice was born in ancient days. Guide me rightly, that I may not stray. Flowers bear fruit, and beasts give offspring's way. With eyes of fire pierce through the cloudy maze. Failed again. Damn it. I won't get anywhere so long as I can't move right. Enough! The last thing this haunted old place needs is another crazy creature!
It's an honor to meet you. It is here.
No. Perfectly understood. Do have a little faith in me, Master.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
Stay back, I say. Is that really the best you have to offer? What's your face? I can hear it. Be serious. Stay focused. Feel my dark embrace. Stop lightning.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's.
Miss Willow.
I swear to God. Whatever thing you are. Don't think I won't strangle you to death with my bare hands. Bloody. You. What are you doing here?
I only wanted to show you the arcane skill you taught me. But you are in a bad mood, aren't you? What happened? I promised I didn't call you Miss Willow in front of others. You said I can call you Miss Willow when it's just you and me, right?
And you actually listened? First time for everything, eh? But it's not about what you call me.
Then what is it? Let me help you up.
I don't need it. So then if you value my words so highly, what about the time I told you I don't need a knocker-upper?
I remember. You told me there's no sense waking me up for anything. I don't have any work to go to. But I'm not here to wake you up, am I? I already did that for the whole street hours ago.
Oh, have you now? Then maybe you can buzz off and bother someone else. I didn't give my permission to let annoying little flies in my house. I'm in the middle of something important, so leave me be.
Just one more question, miss. I'll be quick. Miss Tooth Fairy and Mr. Fog say you made people sick with the black fog. But I know you didn't do it. Did you? You never told me you can summon black fog.
Done with all that nonsense, are you? If that's all you knocked on my window for.
But if you didn't, I can tell them the truth. Or you could even help them find the black fog. You're the best witch I know.
Their problem is no concern of mine.
Oh. But I did hear something. I was thinking maybe you'd like to hear it too. Letter from St. Pavlov Foundation. Due to, what? Deuterion air quality? And arcane tubal-keeled kiss? They said the Uluru qualifiers are cancelled.
Stop. Do you understand at all what you're saying?
No, but...
Go away!
Aww.
I said get out! You know what I don't want to hear, eh, lass? Your voice. And your infernal knocking. Don't you never take another step into my house. Never. Just a wee bit left. Snails? Let them think what they will. I don't care. The fog hag. A toad monster. Failed work of an ancient alchemist. Yes, of course, Charlotte O'Hagan. You're nothing but an ugly, evil, terrifying fog hag living in a haunted house. You deserve every bit of it. What an age. At last, witches no longer need worry about being captured in their sleep, pierced on a stake, or burnt alive.
Our next competitor is our witch from Ireland, a once-in-a-generation talent!
The ancient rituals are different now. We dance, communicating with spirits like a joyful game. Or a graceful competition.
And the winner for the floor ritual is...
The desirable. I left the pot on. Back. Fit for the rubbish now. Rubbish.
Good morning, sir, madam. This here's your wake-up call. Rise and shine, wakey time.
Enough! I said enough with the gal. I'm already awake, ain't I? So stop buzzing around.
Wakey, wakey! Morning's here! Mrs. Wilson, you awake? You can't be late again, or old Mr. Pig Eyes will be on you with his belt. What happened? Didn't she hear me? Oi, who did that? Shut up already, Liberty. Didn't you know Mrs. Wilson was sick? She's sick? What's wrong? Doesn't hurt like swallowing a burning coal, does it? Who told you that? Yeah, maybe. Plenty of folks have been getting that too. My dad says it's a curse. It's not a curse, dummy. I'm no dummy, Liberty. You are, believing anything what that hag told you. She's a dirty, ugly old liar, and she's the one who cursed everyone here. She's a toad what can't get out of her house to see sunlight, and decided to curse us all just because she didn't like the fair. Have you gone off your rocker, Freddy? Just leave me alone. I got work to do. That's work, eh? You call knocking on people's window work? I climb up in the steam turbines to tighten up the screws, and I clean them chimneys from the inside. Think you can do that, eh? But I don't want to tighten screws or climb up chimneys. I don't like the smells. Oh, so you like the smell of this black fog, do you? All thanks to your wicked hag friend. Go away. Ugh. Huh? What the? The fog lady taught me this. Lady? You mean that hag? I should have guessed. You'd be that ugly turd witch's apprentice. You're not my friend anymore. It's not snail delivery day, but after she threw me out of the house last time, maybe I'll go apologize. Maybe then I can learn some more tricks from her, or at least read her books. Hello, hello. Now, why didn't you let Miss Tooth Fairy in last time? She's not a bad person. She even gave me some flying medicine. It was sweet and sour. You think Miss Willow's lonely? She needs new friends, and maybe some flying medicine too. But this time, I won't go through the window. Not that I get why she was so mad. Was it that I stopped her from eating breakfast, maybe? Well, time to figure it out. I bet if I walk in from the front door, she won't be so angry. What's wrong?
Miss Flutterpage? What in the blazes are you doing here? Good Lord, I hope you didn't get hurt.
Mr. Hat!
Miss Bartley, I'd advise you to please stay a safe distance back.
No. Just look at the state of this garden. Oh, Charlotte, what have you been through to fall this far?
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first?
No roses.
Be serious. Stay focused.
Please, don't resist.
Do have a little faith in me, Master.
You and me, Master. Do 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 do.
Thank goodness you're in one piece.
I don't get it. They ain't never bit me before.
Well, you must always stay alert when you encounter critters, even in a familiar place. That's some genuine ranger's advice.
A ranger? Are you really a ranger? Can you be a ranger without a real horse? Will I get a hat like you if I get to be a ranger? Hi, miss. Are you here for the lady living here? Miss, you look a lot like Miss Willow, the fog lady. So straight and proper like a swan.
Miss Willow, you said?
Yes, Miss Willow. Did she say you were allowed to call her that too, miss?
Allowed? What kind of nutter has she become? Thank you for taking me here, Mr. Brimley. I can handle the rest myself.
You're welcome. Let's go, shall we? Hey, little tacker? It's not safe to leave you here. I'll escort you to the hospital. This Tooth Fairy needs your help.
All right. I thought a hospital was a big building. This is more like a fair. Only with sick people.
Well, you're right there, mate. It's not your typical hospital. Arthur's calling it the London Emergency Relief Centre for Special Tuberculosis Patients.
But it's still kind of a hospital, ain't it? Who's that swan lady? She's not from Cross Street. How did she know Miss Fog Lady?
Swan? I suppose you mean Miss Caroline Bartley. We're hoping she'll be our lifesaver.
Lifesaver?
Exactly so. See, my hat friend. We civil servants can actually accomplish a thing or two. We found Miss Bartley, a shining star of Uluru, a talented competitor, and above all, she's an insider. She arrived in London days ago, looking for our fog lady. She claimed to be an old acquaintance. Some luck, isn't it? If she can figure out the connection between her, the black fog, and this fiery TB... Oh, speaking of which, that Miss Willow truly has a special name.
Heh. What are you laughing at? How long have you been up, mate?
Sleep? Who needs to sleep at a time like this? I'm more than energetic. I'm a veritable locomotive. Better than ever.
Arthur, you need to get some shut-eye, mate.
Is that what you think? That I'll just go back home for a little rest now? Now of all times? Dead wrong, mate. We've got rounds to make at the London Emergency Relief Centre for special tuberculosis patients. Come with me, my chapeau chap. We've got a city to save.
Oh, all right. Miss Flutterpage, go find Miss Tooth Fairy, would you? She said your arcane skill might be of some help.
My arcane skill? Help? How can I help a witch doctor? Maybe Miss Tooth Fairy will tell me. But where is she? So many people here. I can hardly tell them from one another. Oh, but she has got those golden fairies with her. Maybe I can see them. Like how Miss Willow taught me.
To control the wind, you need to learn to see it first. Can you see the wind, lass?
Only when it's blowing something around, like dust or old paper. But I ain't got nothing like that with me now. I used all of it when Freddy tried to catch me. Is there anything else I can use? Oh, I see it.
What of this wind, eh? Where's it coming from? Oi, me hat! Please, is there any good Samaritan who can spare a blanket? Oh, God bless you.
Miss Tooth Fairy!
Flutterpage, there you are. What's wrong?
We've got to find a way to clear up the sky.
It's been near a week. This is how the world works. I should have known. I'm always too naive. A dead mouse, Classic. Sure to disgust me. Rotten apples and eggs from that boring old codger. I suppose he's down to his last teeth now. Soon enough, the only thing he'll be eating is porridge. Bit of comfort in knowing he hates porridge. Hands burnt by steam. It's a curse. Bumping into ghosts during the Samhain. Curse. Lost everything betting on the ponies. Each and every misfortune must surely be Willow's curse. Superstitious fools. Shysters. Brats. Oh. Well, now these are new, aren't they? Blood-stained rags. Wonderful. Sooner or later, they'll all cough their lungs out. No! Away with you! Horrible. No, I don't need to cast my arcane skills. Stand up. Stand up. You loser, you. I need machine lubricant. I suppose I need to buy some. I can do this. I will do this. All by myself. Nothing to it. Let's go. Shop closed due to illness, while the owner has gone to Miss Tooth Fairy for treatment. Please leave your name, order and address on the list below, and we will deliver it to your home as soon as the owner recovers. Tooth Fairy. All right. Then I can find the owner if I go to this Tooth Fairy. Is she some kind of doctor, then? Not that she could treat what ails me anyway, eh? What other shops might sell canary saliva and lanolin snail's slime? All this time I could have done this, if only I hadn't relied on others for so long. There must be another store for arcane supplies. But... I think I need to lie down. Sports fanatics, black fog, strange tuberculosis. All these things have nothing to do with me. All I need are my ingredients, nothing more. I ought to just order what I need as a home delivery. Ask them to leave the package at the entrance of the garden once a week. As for the fees, I'll just have to sell all me old medals. That'll be enough to support me until I become a proper hag. Then I can never leave my house till the day I die. There's something dark rising up from the water. It's nothing special. A bit of old rope, or an old boot. Why can't it be a swan? A black swan here? Really? That's why you ought to go out more often. Else you'll miss these precious moments. A chance to see something special, like a black swan. Look at it. Some creatures are born with these smooth, pitch-black feathers. But it's only under the sunlight that you can see their iridescent shine. That's when all the other animals can only look on and feel themselves inferior. They can never stand out from the crowd in the same way. Your silence is an answer. I know it, just as I know every time you lash out and curse, you're cursing your own failure. Walk closer, Charlotte. Why don't we take a better look at it? Look at its gracefully long neck, those magnificent wings, and how it glides across the water. All swans are beautiful, but only the black feathers make it truly stand out. It brings back some memories, don't it? The feeling of being one with the swans and the flow of each step of our dance. We were so close to perfection. All we needed was for you to spread your wings and fly. Fly to Paris, Cairo, Istanbul, and eventually to the Uluru Rock. Then it comes to me, and I can hold it in my arms, lift it above my head. This perfect, shining golden medal, standing on the Uluru Rock.
Priscilla,
What are you doing out here? You've got to move! Black fog is coming straight for you!
Ignore the noise. Eyes on the swan. It's only a tacky, white swan, covered in soot. How ridiculous it looks now, wearing that false disguise. The poor thing, it must have been covered accidentally.
Miss Willow, why are you looking at that swan? It's dead.
Of course it's dead and gone. That's right. What kind of swan would want to be with something so ugly and stained? Of course it's ended up alone. Died alone. What else were you expecting? You didn't really believe that spread your wings and fly bollocks, did you?
Hello? Can you hear me, Miss Willow?
You ought to thank the black fog for lifting your illusion. Now you can see it rightly. You're not some special black swan that was born to greatness. You're nothing but...
Miss Willow, you... What's wrong with your leg?
but a cripple.
Come back for the page. Why didn't you tell me about your...
You're much stronger than I thought, Miss Willow, if you allow me to address you as such.
Leave me be. I'm going home.
I'll walk you home. I got you. Miss Tooth Fairy and I was just chasing after the Black Fog, but I can walk you home first.
I just want to go home.
I'll go with you.
Flutter Page.
Huh?
Stop following me!
Miss Willow!
I just want to go home! I don't want you to follow me.
The floor ritual is one of the most popular events of the Uluru Games. It has a bewitching style that generates a resonance between the dancer and audience. Charlotte was a genius. She was born for it, and God has sent her a coach covered in dark feathers and skilled in ancient Celtic runes. Coach Raven taught her the primal witch dance that ignited a fire within her. At least, until that tragedy 10 years ago, which took her leg. Coach Raven had given her a pocket of flower seeds as a reward for all her diligent practicing. It said they were from the Druids in the forests of Glastonbury. I guess she planted them around her house and got this garden. Now all these bizarre plants share the same strange air with their owner. Thank you again for having me over. That's all I have to say about Charlotte.
What's a druid? Is it a place? Do they have canaries and snails there?
A druid isn't a place. It's a title. An identity.
Identity? Oh, like a name. Just like Flutterpage, right?
Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Bartley. I'm sorry to be taking you away from your practice.
Yes, you should be. I don't much enjoy being bothered by stuffed-up bureaucrats. But if you ask me, I will tell you that it isn't Charlotte that's summoning the Black Fog. I stand by that. I swear it on all my honor as an Uluru competitor. We're witches, but not in the traditional sense. We practice witchcraft to win medals instead of summoning devils.
We trust you at your word. It seems like that concludes our investigation into this fog hag. Thanks again, Miss Bartley.
Miss Toothfairy, if you do want to thank me, mind doing me a favor? Please do something, anything to bring her out of this hole she's dug for herself. Whatever you do, break down her door, drag her out by her hair, even blow up that old mansion. Just don't let her hide in her stupid house. She'll let you inside now. There's no longer any power preventing you. I can sense it.
You know this place well. Have you visited her here before?
I think Miss Bartley wants to come in with us.
Maybe so, but she's made her choice. She doesn't want to join us inside. Let's go, Flutterpage. We still have work to do.
Whatever you say, Miss Witch Doctor.
door isn't locked. Let's get inside. Sorry to interrupt. Diets high in sugar and fatty oils may well lead to stomach illness, Miss O'Hagan. I choose the name Tooth Fairy instead of my real name, Campbell. But did you choose to let people call you Willow? Or do you prefer the name Charlotte O'Hagan? That is the name of an excellent Uluru floor ritualist.
Tooth Fairy. Some kind of doctor, right? I think your prescription is a little fuzzy. I'm no athlete. I've only got one leg. This Charlotte has nothing to do with Willow. Just like I've nothing to do with the Uluru Games.
So far as I know, the Uluru Games do not exclude people with disabilities from full participation.
To be sure, but only if you enjoy parading yourself around for embarrassment. I think I'll pass, thanks.
No one should feel embarrassed by competing, least of all the competitors challenging themselves. That is the point of the Uluru spirit.
Excuse me? I don't remember having asked you for a running commentary.
I'm sure you already know the answer in your heart. You have wisdom and experience.
Who even invited you here? It's time you leave.
I'm here representing our mutual friend, Flutterpage.
What for?
I understand that usually the only one welcome inside is Flutterpage, but I'm here to apologize on her behalf.
Apologize? What's this?
An apology gift. She ran off a little before sunrise to collect these for you. She collects these arcane creatures you use to make the lubricant for your prosthesis, right? But she's afraid that you'll get angry at her again, so she asked me to give it to you.
Oh, I see. Now I'm the hateful, angry, wicked witch.
No, you're not. The things that these people say about you, they aren't true. As I mentioned, Flutterpage wanted to apologize because, quote, she didn't want to break your heart. Miss Bartley has told her many things about you. She never knew you're such an outstanding competitor.
Caroline?
So, will you accept her gift?
Ugh, nosy little brat. Where is she now? In the temporary hospital?
You want to see her?
Don't push me! All right, it's my own fault. I shouldn't have treated her that way. That what you wanted to hear, is it? Fine, then. You'll have what you want. Just take me to her.
She's waiting by the door.
What?
Miss Willow.
Fine. Come on in, then. Stop your crying. Listen, I shouldn't have treated you so wickedly the last time. And the time before that. Now would you stop that crying? At least not here in my... Oi.
I'm sorry. I'm really very sorry. I swear I won't break into your house no more. I'll only come in when you let me. I'll do anything you ask. Say anything you need me to say, miss. So, could I still come around again sometime?
Stop your crying first, lass.
Okay, I'll stop crying. What? Can I help you?
Enough. Enough. I've had too much of this for one day. Would you mind if I politely asked you to leave? You do have a black fog to chase after all, don't you? Just so you know, it truly has nothing to do with me.
Miss O'Hagan.
Call me Willow, child. What else do you want to say?
Would you let the food stay in your tummy for a bit longer? Eat a little more. I don't want you to be so skinny.
All right, now leave me be, please. She's seen too much of this embarrassing side of me.
much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
Dental checker. Keep cool. Thank you for your patience. I look forward to punishing you. There's my sock and wrist.
The curtain has fallen.
Hey, hello there. Please, allow me. Please, mortals. Stop. There's my sock and wrist.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
Sometimes I think about the time when we studied together. The instructor made us deskmates, and your pockets were always alive with frogs, stones, and toffees.
咲き乱れる花々よ。新しいおもちゃだ。
私の後ろに行け。
芽生えの時、切り落とせ。新しいおもちゃだ。この
の先が魚が集まる海。風が心地いい。大量の予感がします。この先が魚が集まる海。風が心地いい。大量の予感がします。海風が心地いい。大量の予感がします。この先が魚が集まる海。 します。これからどうしますか？
いいキャプテンとは同時にいい商人でもある。
この先が魚が集まるかい？海風が心地いい。大量の予感がします。この先が魚が集まる。どうしますか？海風が心地いい。大量の予感がします。この先が魚が集まる海域です。